Welcome back to another episode of the Canon on the Boomer Bust channel. I'm your host Terry, and today doing a quick review of a non-comic book or a superhero movie. And today I'm looking at 1917, directed by Sam Mendes. This is a movie that is getting gigantic Oscar buzz, one of the biggest of the year. And this basically tells the story over the course of a day of two young officers in the middle of World War I that have to go across enemy lines to get to I believe I don't know the correct term, but a company of soldiers is over 1,000 soldiers that are planning an attack, but they have old information, so they're walking into a trap, and these two need to get across and warn them before they do that. And then one of the two soldiers that are going, they have an older brother in that company as well, so it means a lot for him to get over there and help him out. So that's literally the story. And now this movie, if you don't know, is being really celebrated because it is made to look as if it is one shot for the vast majority of the movie. And so you kind of see it all happening in real time. There's no cuts, there's no transitions. It really is just from the opening shot, you're following these guys walk around and do everything. So it doesn't give you a break to kind of breathe. It doesn't give you a break to be prepared. Like, okay, here we're going here. Now we're going here. Now we're going here. And you know what to expect. You don't know what to expect because you're just watching it all unfold. And so you find yourself looking around the surroundings and kind of really being in their shoes as everything's happening to you as it's happening to them. And so it's a very tense experience. It's very reminiscent to Dunkirk in a way. And I would say that's the same conversation where you just really have a movie that is astonishing with the technical achievements. You know, you're talking about the way it looks is great. The way it sounds is great. The way it's shot, all the sets, it's very very visual, and that to me is kind of what it was. It was just kind of like a visual. I don't even know how to explain it because every time I explain it, it sounds like I'm talking about a movie, but I'm really not, because it's not a whole lot of I mean, it's dialogue, but it's not a whole lot, and it's not a whole lot of story. There's things that are referenced and that you can think of, but for the most part, they're not telling you a whole lot about these characters. And so you just kind of learn about them through their actions and kind of little bits of information. But really, you are just kind of on the journey with them as they're trying to survive through war. Because I think at the end of the day, that's what it's really about. It's about war. And so it's not so much trying to tell you about these characters. I think the war is the character. And they're showing you the horrors of war. Some of the things they have to go through, some of the things they see, and I think it's very good, like, especially, this might sound bad to some people, but like a history class, or, I think would be a good way to just really be a visual representation of what you're trying to see or trying to read about or learn about when you're reading a book. And again, that just kind of sounds like a movie, but it's different. Trust me, it's not narrative. It's not narrative like a typical movie. It really is like you just watching. And so you get into it. Yeah, I definitely was in my seat, like really latched onto the journey, worried about what was going to happen next. But the whole one shot thing did kind of get me towards the end. I'm just like, okay, like, it's not that it's done badly, it's done well, but I'm just so focused on the one shot personally as like a movie person. I'm just like, how did they shoot this? And I was like, I should probably be paying more attention to the movie, but the movie doesn't give you much beyond the visuals to pay attention to, so it's easy to kind of lose thought and just think about what's happening behind the scenes. But I will say it's in a way similar to Dunkirk or even A Quiet Place, where it's quiet for so long that when things happen, it really pops. So you hear an explosion or a gunshot, you almost jump out of your seat. So Same thing like Dunkirk. See it in IMAX, see it in DLX, see it in Dolby, whatever you have as a premium format. It's going to be the better experience. So overall, I left just I was engrossed in the movie. I'm like, this is one of the best movies. But after thinking about it and letting it settle, it is a great technical achievement. It's probably going to clean up in the Oscars with that. But as a movie, it's not going to stay with me as long because there just wasn't any story to it. So I'm going to have to give it a 90 out of 100, an A-. So that's me. So if you've seen 1917, go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you haven't, let me know if you want to go see it. Share it around. Get the conversation started. Thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for listening.